From the trading desk of dailyforex.com, this is Christopher Lewis looking at the upcoming June 12th Forex session. In front of you is the Australian dollar US dollar pair, and you can see as we're closing out the day, we're almost done here, we have formed a nice looking hammer. We initially sold off during the session, found enough support down here at about 0.93 to bounce significantly, about 130 pips or so, and close out with the hammer. Now, typically, when you get a sell off like this, a hammer like that is a very welcome sign for the buyers and a good sign that perhaps we're going to get a nice bounce. And while that certainly can happen, I see several things that throw up all kinds of warning flags for anybody who would choose to be bullish. Now, granted, obviously the risk to reward ratio is much higher to the upside, considering we've sold off that much. But beyond that, really, what do you have? You have in front of you a shooting star from the previous day. That typically means that there is going to be consolidation and confusion. On top of that, you have a gap that happened from the weekend, typically resistive. We have filled it, but that doesn't matter. There's a lot of times there's reactions, anyways. And then, let me clear the screen here. And then on top of that, you have the issue with pretty nasty looking shooting star there. And the fact that this was such significant support previously should make the 0.95 level significant resistance. It's a large round psychologically significant number, and you can see the clustering gets a lot tighter down here. You can see there's a lot more action. That's normally a sign that there are a lot more orders. That being the case, um, I think this is going to be what I call a sucker's hammer from my days of teaching people. That they see the hammer, they want to jump in immediately, and they don't really pay attention to the fact that this may just simply be a selling opportunity if it does bounce. And in fact, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some kind of selling opportunity in this area, starting at the 0.95. On the other hand, if we don't get that pop and we break down below the bottom of this hammer, that's a horrible sign, and I would become not only short of the Aussie dollar at that point, but aggressively so.